Welcome back to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Thomas Miller back with you on June 19th, Wednesday, Hump Day. We've made it at least halfway through this one. We're going to talk about the thing that is blowing up the Astro Twitter world. All the astrologers that chat all day long on Twitter are talking about the big one today. And that is that since yesterday, and we'll be going through the next couple of days, Mars and Mercury are sitting right on top of each other. So let's just talk about the energy side of this. So your communication, that's Mercury. Your knowledge acquired, your learning, that's Mercury. And your siblings. So that's all Mercury. And with Mars sitting right on top of it, energetically, what's going on is it's just punched. It's accentuated. And it can be grumpy, sharp, crisp, pointed, punctuated, determined, strong, overbearing. Let's see. I have Mars on my sun. Gee, I don't know that formation at all, right? But these are all the things that could be in the world of communication, particularly today. So again, in the broad path of how we can look at our chart and look at these energies, these little energy vortexes that are shining around us, this is the big one of the day for sure. This is the big kahuna for the next couple of days, really. You could play it a couple of ways. Yes, there could be some moments, I would say not premeditated, so spontaneous moments of sharp speech. Maybe around the people you're close to. You might bark where you normally wouldn't. Again, Mars aggression combined with Mercury's characteristics of speech. Now, Mercury is kind of slowing down because it's going to be going retrograde. When does it begin? Late afternoon, around dinner time, July 7th. But ahead of that, it starts to slow down. That begins on Thursday. So the quick shot on that is between Thursday and July 7th, every day progressing a little bit more toward retrograde, so it ramps up. So really, just from a pure energetic perspective, it's probably a good thing that Mercury will have pulled away from Mars there, and that Mars influence will be out of the way before retrograde begins. Now, the other way you can play this, remember, we have a broad highway we're traveling on. So the other way you could play this is if you've had some communication that has been stifled because of this Cancer energy, the water that has been tapping both of these guys down, well, you have a little reprieve between now and the end of the week. So go ahead and speak it up. Like if there were something that may not have been moving forward and you've just held it back a little bit, yeah, time to bring it back, revive it, crank it back up. So again, with astrology, the great thing about it is that you can use these energies. You can play with these energies any way you want. So the energy there is of Mars and Mercury conjunct. Go play with it now. Do what you want to do with it. Make your speech powerful. I think that's what I'll go do myself today. Anybody want to join me? Have a good one. Speak wisely.